Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming another Poundland haul. As I tend to do most months, they seem to be really popular, you guys seem to love them, and I always seem to go back there, and I asked myself this when I went, how can I physically be coming out with so much stuff each time? And I think that's because a lot of the things that I buy are things that I use up and then need to repurchase. Some of the items you may have already seen from previous Poundland hauls. Other items are brand new and I'm excited to show you guys. If you're new to this channel, please stick around and subscribe and hit the like button if you like my Poundland hauls, and I will continue to do them for you guys. And also if you want to follow me on my other social media channels, I always leave them linked below, so go and check that out in the description box. Now I have two bags full of things, a bit of a mixture of things, so I'm going to crack on with the first item being a very boring household item, and it is some sponge scourers. So not much to say about these, and yeah, 20 scourers for a pound. Whilst we're on the topic of boring household items, I also picked up some kitchen roll and some glass and shiny surfaces window type cleaner because we needed some more, so yeah, pick that up for a pound. I was after some more of these cotton buds. I use these mostly for, like, obviously for their intended purpose of, you know, without too much information, cleaning your ears, but also I tend to use them to, like, just clean up any mascara under my eyes. So I picked up these. You get a set of 200, so that's pretty good for a pound. Another beauty kind of item that I picked up was some deodorant, which I was running low, so needed some more. I quite like to use the men's deodorant, the Nivea Men. I never thought to do this until I watched Laura Meacham's channel once where she hauled some men's deodorant, and I figured why not do the same, because I love the smell of men's deodorant in comparison to women's, and also it feels much more refreshing and cooling, so why not? So now I've done this a couple of times and I've never gone back to women's deodorant, so yeah, maybe you should try it for yourself, any of you lovely ladies out there. Next up, I picked up one for the road, 10 travel cups, coffee cups, because if you watch my weekly vlogs every Sunday, you'll have seen that I like to get my regular booze coffee every morning, which is free. They've since introduced a new policy whereby you have to bring your own cup to get the free coffee. So I have picked up these. I do have a reusable cup which I use on a regular day-to-day basis. When I'm heading into Manchester, I like to just take a disposable one so that when I get to the other side I can just bin it, so I don't have my car smelling of any leftover coffee when I get back to it. So yeah, I picked up these for a pound. You get a set of 10. And I like my coffee, and it also kind of goes with my Instagram theme, so you may see one of these as a little prop in one of my photos. I also picked up these, which I've used these before and they are really, really good. They are the mailed bags that they have. They have small, medium and large, but I just went for large this time, and I got 4 different packs. You get, is it 3 in each one? Let's have a look. Oh, you get 5 in each one, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Because of my little Depop collection that I've got going at the moment, which if you don't follow me is Freya Farrington, but do head over and follow if you want to see what clothes I am selling. There's a lot. I also picked up this instant disposable barbecue because we've been picking up the ones from I think Asda were the last couple of that we bought, and they were £2 each. And this, it looks exactly the same and it's only a pound. So picked this up for our regular barbecues that we currently are having in this beautiful weather. Last 2 items in this bag. First of all, I got 2 headbands. They come as a set of 2, otherwise I would have just got 1. And they've got like a stretchy elasticated bit there just to allow it to fit to your shape, and I quite liked the fact that it was like a leopard print. Whether or not I'll style these out, I don't know, but I always put back my hair with a headband when I'm doing my makeup, so that's what these are for, and 2 for a pound. I also picked up this because I'm a stationery hoard, a stationery lover, and this is just very me. It is a weekly planner. It's got like brown paper kind of outer edging, as well as a little bit of subtle marbling, and then it's all kind of brown and white and very me. Weekly planner, Monday through to Sunday, and then at the bottom a little note section which you can just tear off. I actually had one of these in my previous job, like before I did YouTube and blogging, when I worked full-time for a marketing company. We all had these planners under our keyboards, and they're very handy to just jot down as you've got incoming calls, or if you remember something you need to just jot it in the notes section to email somebody. And for me personally, I tend to have either 1 or 2 days a week I'm in Manchester, either at a blogging event or meeting Lydia and Hannah for bloggers lunch and shooting. So yeah, this is very handy for me to just stay. I mean, I'll keep a note in my iCalendar anyway, but just to have it in front of me to know what I've got planned that week, very handy. That's a long explanation for a weekly planner, isn't it? So I'm going to move on to the next bag. Okay, so the one item I actually went into Poundland for was an ice cube tray, of which I didn't come out, but I did come out with 2 big bags worth of other things. I did, however, pick up this, which are ice cube bags. I've seen these before, they're not the best. I'll give it a try. Our freezer is really, really small. We've got one of those small fridges with a tiny little section of the freezer at the top. So we have to be like, we have to be careful with space saving and everything in there. So we very rarely buy frozen food, but maybe if we have a few ice creams in there or ice cubes for drinks, that's what I wanted to pick up an ice tray for. But anyway, I got these ice cube bags. I'll let you know how they go. I also picked up this photo frame. Well, it's actually a mirror, so you're going to see yourselves there. Woo. It's actually a mirror, but I picked up this because you can take it out and use it as a photo frame as well, and then just hang it up there. So I really like the kind of more brown and cream tones at the moment with the whole wooden frame. I just really liked it, and for £1 I think it's very simple and very me. Tom's just got home. Hello? Are you filming? The Poundland haul.
My shorts. I've just got some shorts on.
Don't mess up the bed. I thought you were gonna trump.
I don't.
Oh, never. Alright, grab your shorts and get out of here. Okay, back to it. Tom's gone off to cricket now, so I can crack on with finishing my video. So the next thing I wanted to show you, I was actually really excited to find because I've never tried this brand before, and it's by Ruth, who is like model. She's a YouTuber, Instagrammer, and she created the brand Collab, which does dry shampoo. So this is an extreme volume dry shampoo. It's the New York fragrance, which is fruity apparently. It's my first time smelling it. Yeah, it's definitely fruity. That's actually really nice. So look forward to giving that one a try because I've never tried her brand before. So I was excited to pick that up for just £1. We don't actually have a jug at our house, and I just thought it was really handy, like when we sit outside in our garden, to just have a jug of water or Pimm's or sangria, whatever it is that we fancy. We don't have a jug, so now we do. I also picked up 2 hair clips, both of exactly the same but just in different colours. The first one is in white with gold hardware, and I'm thinking just on those days I just need to get my hair out my face rather than clip it, like get it up completely, just to be able to clip it back. But then equally, like, I use these on a day-to-day basis. As soon as I get in from wherever, whether it be winter or summer, the first thing I do is take off my makeup, get into my pajamas and throw my hair up. So I like to use clips when I do that because it is less damaging to the hair than a hair bobble. So I also picked up this one, which if I do like to style it to wear it out, then I think the leopard print trend at the minute I'm loving. So hopefully that could look quite cool. It's one of those things that looks very like chabby and cheap and tacky on its own, but styled well. For £1, it could work. Next up, I picked up some bin bags. I always like to go for Poundland bin bags, but these are the 20 pack, 80 litre capacity. I don't go for any less than that. There are some 50 litres and like 45 packs, but they just rip and they're not very good quality. So just bear that in mind. I also picked up 2 sets of tape. The first one is just like a regular colour, and the second one is like parcel tape. These were 30 meters and this one is 35 meters. They had some exactly the same, but were only like 15 meters long. So much better value for money on these ones. I picked them up, but just bear that in mind. If ever you're looking for like sellotape or whatever, they have different brands. Make sure you get the more value for money. And I was thinking these for like packing for the Depop items. So yeah, picked up these. I also picked up 2 micellar waters. First of all, the all-time favourite of mine, which is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I also picked up this one, which is a Nivea one. I've not tried this one before, so it's the Micellar Air Skin Breathe Micellar Water. Also in line, keeping in line with the Depop items slash selling my clothes and packing, is a little Sharpie pen, just because they are very handy to have. I also picked up some steak knives. I also picked up this 4-pack of steak knives. I just really liked, this is so sad I know, but I really liked the aesthetic of the wooden handle and the gold hardware. Don't know why. We don't have steak knives. They have little clips on the end as well, just to keep them safe for in the drawers. But yeah, I just thought it was handy to have steak knives if ever we have steak nights. If ever we have steak nights, then we've got steak knives. Penultimate item is just a very practical little bin. They had this in like a baby blue and a grey as well. I just went for the like kind of off-white cream kind of colour, just to have downstairs where we have like a little office setup. We don't have a bin down there, so it's just a handy little thing to have. We also don't have one in our other room, which I wanted, so yeah, picked this one up for now. And finally, I picked up a classic Poundland item, the Flora. This is a limited edition pink grapefruit scented one, so look forward to trying this one out. And I am officially a Flora convert. I never thought I would be, but it's happened. I do like to use this as a disinfectant, like dilute it down to just wipe down surfaces, because it makes the house smell incredible. That is everything I got on this little Poundland trip. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Stick around and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Whew. Oh god. You'll see that lipstick. Are we good? If you watch my weekly vlogs every Sunday, let me just check. Okay, I also actually so I don't know whether if it was that or whether it was if it was putting the